guys, I'm GetBeats. Today, I'm going to teach you guys how to make custom songs for Guitar Hero. Now, the first step you need is you need a modded PS2. If you don't have one of those, you cannot do this at all. So, my recommendation is get a fat PlayStation 2. That way you can soft mod it and do what's called a cog swap, or put a hard drive in it. Well worth your money. Now, first step, you need a copy of Guitar Hero. Since we're assuming you already have a modded PS2, it doesn't really matter if it's a burned copy or an original. But y'all, first step is you gotta put it in your computer. We'll just give her a minute here. Okay, so once you put Guitar Hero into your computer, just wait a minute, and depending on which windows you're running, you'll see a window pop up in just a minute. Just like that. You need to copy these files onto a folder on your computer, which I've already done, right here. From there, you need to get GHEX, also known as Guitar Hero Explorer. What you need to do is you need to open that, and you need to select Archive, which is your main Guitar Hero file. Because mine's on my desktop in folder Guitar Hero, go there, go to Gen folder, and you'll see main.hdr. Open that. Since I've already started on mine, it just already says mine is already there. Yours will load up. From here, click on Songs. This will give you a list of every single song in the game. From here, this is where you can change what you want to put into the game, play custom. So I'm just going to start with Hanger 18. Open that file, and you'll see several different files. You can also preview your song and listen to it, skip ahead, play it at different speeds, see any part of the guitar track you want. My computer's a little bit slow, so it chugs a bit. But we want to replace this with another song. So, you want to find the mid file, right click on that, and click import. As long as you've downloaded a proper mid file from SCOREHERO, this will work. And I'm going to replace this with Master of Puppets. In the new GHEX, it'll tell you if there's any problems with your mid files, what parts of the guitar are playable, and if there's any co-op at all. This one, for Master of Puppets, is only expert. That means that when you select it in quick play, or in the career, you can only play the song on expert. If you choose to play them on any other one, your game will freeze and crash. So, we just want to click OK, and this program will start overwriting it. This is a little bit of a lengthy process. It takes about 20 minutes on my computer to replace one song. So we're just going to let that sit, come back to it in a minute. Okay, now we have the Master of Puppets MIDI file in place in Guitar Hero. When we go to play Hanger 18, we still have the music of Hanger 18. So, what we want to do is we want to replace the VGS now. So we click Import, and we find an MP3, WMA, whatever type of file, more likely MP3 works best. And we want to find master puppets. And I have one right here. GHEX will automatically convert it into a VGS file if you have the newest one. However, you go to properties, and there's an offset and a volume percent. You can increase volume and offset it in milliseconds. This song I don't think requires an offset, so I'm not going to worry about that. I always fill channels with the left on the left and the right on the right, and click OK. As you can see, it's loading the MP3. And now it is converting it to a VGS. After it does this, it will do another replacement like it did with the mid file, and only this one takes a little bit longer. So I'm just going to cut to that. Okay, we've just replaced the VGS for Hanger 18 and the mid file for Hanger 18. So when I click on the overall file, I can see the notes. And we can hear Master Puppets playing, and it looks like it's in sync with the notes. My computer's chugging a bit, so you guys have to excuse me. I am running a webcam on it, and it's been a couple years old. But looks like it's doing alright. If it was if it was a little offset, then we would have to re-import the song. Click properties and offset it by, an estimate of your milliseconds. Re-import the song and then play it again. This is the hardest part about doing it, so you always want to try and make your songs as synced as possible, otherwise it doesn't make it as much fun. So let's assume that you've got all the songs you want in Guitar Hero, so we close GHEX. We don't need GHEX anymore. Okay, so next step is to open up CD DVD generator, which I have right here. So we get this, and we want to create a new project. We want to make it a DVD-ROM master disk, not dual layer. And then we get a very basic menu. From here, you need to get your files from Guitar Hero, which I have in this folder. These are the files that you just edited with Guitar Hero Explorer. You need to put them in a certain order. You need to add gen, then IOP, then videos, and the SLUS file, and system. Click on volume and disk name. This is where you put this SLUS number in. So caps lock SLUS, and then whatever that number was, 21447. No period. Sorry if you guys couldn't see that. I just having a little trouble balancing typing and holding my webcam at the same time. We also want to change Japan to America, and you want to change the producer name to PlayStation in caps. Just like that. Now click File, Export IML, and save it wherever you want. I'm saving it to my desktop. I'm overwriting a file I just made an error with, so I'm clicking yes. Now we're done with that.